Hey beautiful, welcome to Dr. Sarah's Cafe. This is your Tuesday tarot reading. I am unpacking the flavor of the week, which I introduced in the Sunday refill. Check it out if you haven't yet. And the flavor of the week is Chiron is key. Chiron is key. So I'm going to do a full collective tarot spread to unpack and get additional messages and insights that we can use to, use this or savor this flavor of the week or discard it if it's not our particular flavor. This is a timeless reading, so even though I post them every Tuesday, they could play out for multiple weeks, they could play out for months or even years to come. And it is for anyone who is drawn to watch. Even if you haven't seen the refill from Sunday, you could still resonate with this reading, okay? Now, for the weekly refill, for that flavor of Chiron is key, obviously there are some major aspects and movements going on in the sky with Chiron now. However, we also got the Knight of Wands and the Mother of Fire as our oracle card, which is Shine and Rise. Shine and Rise. The Mother of Fire in the Secrets of the Ancestors deck is equivalent to the Queen of Wands in tarot. So with the Knight of Wands, the Mother of Fire / Queen of Wands, and Rise and Shine, or Shine and Rise, as well as Chiron is key, the overall message is one of confidence, one of needing to be more confident, more bold, more assured, more assertive. So Chiron being the wounded healer, it's the thing that we are kind of insecure about. So this reading that I'm doing today could unpack or give us more messages, tell us more of the story behind this insecurity or how we overcome that insecurity, okay? All right. Let's get started here. I'm going to get a few cards on the table. As they come out, I will show them to you. I'm using the African tarot deck, I believe. Oh, this is nice. This is unexpected. Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups. Actually, not so unexpected. Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups. So in the weekly refill, we got Fire, Knight of Wands, Queen of Fire, Mother of Fire. And now we're getting Water, which is the opposite of fire. However, this is the emotional content. When we talk about Chiron, it is the self-love piece. That Ace of Cups, that Queen of Cups, it's all about nurturing yourself, caring for about your emotional health, your emotional well-being. It's about remothering yourself, reparenting yourself, and giving yourself, filling your own cup. Yeah, the Queen of Cups with the Ace of Cups, definitely about filling your own cup, making sure your cup is full. And that being part of your confidence, self-assertive strategy. And this is a new emotional reality for a Queen of Cups. If this is a person, it doesn't have to be, and I'm not feeling that it actually represents a specific person. I'm more so getting that it's the vibe, the energy of that love and like self-nurturing and just being in tune with your own emotional well-being. But if it is a person, it's a water sign, feminine, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I have the heater on. Let me know in the comments if the heater is too loud. But I've been trying to read with sweaters and I'm still too cold in this office, like even with the sweaters on. So I'm going to see if the heater is too much of a distraction or not. All right, let's keep going. I could put it a little further away from me. Let's do that. I just don't like to be cold. What additional messages do you have for Chiron is key for the collective of lovely souls who are watching? 6 of Swords, 6 of Spears. We love to see that. 6 of Spears. So this is things becoming easier. Feeling some relief, getting a sense of relief in something. This could be a journey too, but we'll get additional cards to get the full picture. 2 more, 2 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. So this is a decision about leaving, about moving away. It could also be like you're doing emotional double dutch about, do you want to leave or do you want to go or stay? Leave or go. Do you want to leave or do you want to stay? Do you want to go or do you want to remain? And you're undecided still. You're kind of weighing your options. For some of you, it's a practical or logistical situation that's keeping you going back and forth. For some of you, you're going back and forth because you're in a financial transition, or you're in like just the logistics of it. Like you might be in between houses or in between apartments, or having to commute back and forth between like where you currently live and where you want to live. Or maybe you're trying to get out of a contract or trying to get out of a relationship, but there's still some loose ends. There's still some loose ends that you're trying to tie up with this. So it could be, again, a practical thing that has you one foot in and one foot out. For others of you, it's the emotional one foot in, one foot out. Like, so emotionally speaking, you don't feel ready to fully walk away, to rip the Band-Aid off. So you kind of allow yourself to go back and then take a few steps forward, a few steps back. Okay. And of course, for others of you, it could be both at the same time. It could be both you just emotionally not being ready to fully step off that path, but also that could subconsciously lead you to not tying up those loose ends, right? So subconsciously, if you're not emotionally ready to let it go and leave it all behind and surrender it, then you will subconsciously leave the door open, right? You'll subconsciously leave something at their apartment, or you'll forget to take something with you when you leave that job, right? Like you might be leaving opportunities to go back because you're not emotionally ready. You're not psychologically, you don't feel ready. And so that's why, so you might be telling yourself, oh, I can't completely go yet because of all these logistical, practical things. But really, it's your emotional unreadiness that's causing you to not do what it takes to tie up those loose ends. Okay. But 8 of Cups, 6 of Spears, this is about being emotionally and mentally ready to go, being emotionally and mentally prepared to move on. So this is greater emotional release, but also mentally no longer thinking about it, no longer having the burden and the stress of it mentally as well. Both of these cards are also travel cards. So there could be actual movement for some of you, actual leaving location to go to other location. And I'm going to get one more before I start to clarify. Anything else you want to tell us as it revolves to Chiron is key? And that's 3 cards. Bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Spears. So that's the wound, that's the hurt, that's the conflict. Chiron is that sensitive, tender insecurity that we have that makes us feel shame and feel vulnerable and feel scared that we're not good enough, right? So that 5 of Swords is part of the context. That's the Chiron wound, or maybe what we're afraid might happen. Now look at this beautiful set of cards. We have the 9 of Cups, the Empress, and the Page of Discs. So you have nothing to worry about, really. Empress, 9 of Cups, and the Page of Discs. So this is beauty and happiness and being emotionally fulfilled. We go from the 8 to the 9, which indicates the Ace. So we have the 8. The 8 plus the 1 brings us to the 9. The 8 plus the 1 brings us to the 9, which is happiness, wish fulfillment, emotional contentment, emotional satisfaction, joy, pleasure, beauty. What also comes through is this Chiron wounding, this 5 of Spears. It looks like it's a last stretch. It's like a last bout of something before you get free from it. So maybe you've been struggling to release something. You've been struggling to overcome something. You've been struggling to let go, to move on, to leave, to shift, to pivot. This 5 of Spears hurt betrayal, conflict, argument happens, and it's like it closes the door. It puts a nail in the coffin. And that is one of the most beautiful things that could happen, according to these cards, because you get free. You're free to set sail to calmer waters, to a more beautiful island, a more beautiful location. With this Empress card, for some of you, you are moving to a location that is literally more beautiful than the one that you were at currently or previously. This Page of Pentacles is also really nice as well, because it's a nice answer to this Two of Pentacles energy. It's like you finally achieve some stability. You finally put a plan in place and commit to it. And it is also about like your greater purpose and being attentive and attuned to your life, and being in alignment with a larger life purpose. So this Two of Pentacles is definitely like you wavering. So some of you have been wavering on your purpose, on your calling, like not being really ready to step fully into it. But you do here, the energy is here showing you that you make it. You do eventually set foot on the other shore. Okay, let's see what I want to clarify and what I want to clarify with. Rider-Waite-Smith. I left my Frida Kahlo deck at home, so I can't clarify with it today. That's all good. Yeah, there's so much joy. You're moving towards a more joyful experience, a more beautiful experience, a more loving experience. Okay, please clarify the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups. What more can you reveal to us regarding this Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups energy? It's the Two of Cups. Okay, so I was wondering, I wasn't really feeling all the way into this energy, but now that it's here, we have the Two of Cups. So this could be new love for some of you. This could be new love or a new start in love. Even if it's the same person, it's a new start in love. For others of you, it would be a new person and therefore a new start in love. Actually, this could be very well be someone you already know, because we have the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this definitely could be someone you already have some sense of connection or relationship to, someone from your past. We have the King of Wands, bottom of the deck, which pairs with that Mother of Fire. And then we also have the Five of Cups beneath that. So this was the hurt. That was the Chiron hurt from the past. And for some of you, the Chiron hurt from the past was not inflicted recently. It's like a childhood wounding, childhood sadness that is impacting the confidence, the ability to open your heart and connect with this other person who has their heart open. This Queen of Cups with the Ace of Cups is someone who has their heart open. Their heart is actually overflowing. But there could be someone in this context, because of a past wound, a childhood wound, that they struggle to take action. They struggle to act with an open heart or act on their true feelings. Now, the Six of Cups I mentioned could be someone from your past, but it could also just be someone who reminds you of your past, like someone who brings up the past. And if you believe in soulmates, the Six of Pentacles would be the Six of Cups would be a soulmate card, especially with the Two of Cups. Also, these two together would be soulmates. And soulmates isn't just romantic. Soulmates can be platonic as well. Soulmates can be professional. It just means you shared kinship. You were kindred spirits. You were relatives, our lovers, our best friends, our mother-child, father-child. You had some kind of relationship to them in a past life. That's what that would indicate. That the story is not over with. Whether it's this lifetime, like now, or past lifetimes, the story is not complete. And for you, for the others of you where it's not like the relationship piece is just a reflection of something internal for you, then that Chiron wounding is like, I can allow myself to be seen. I can allow myself to be seen. I can allow myself to be loved because I'm healing that Chiron wound. Now, Chiron is supposedly the wounded healer that never heals. Like it can never heal fully within you, but it is through that wounding that you're able to heal others. Some of you will be healing someone else that you're in relationship with. Some of you will be receiving healing from a friend, from a partner, from a spouse, from a lover, from a family member that you reconnect with, maybe reconnecting with an estranged sibling, reconnecting with a long lost relative. Many kinds of relationships are indicated here. But what I do know from this clarification is that it is rooted in love, that whoever this Queen of Cups is has an open heart. They are ready to give. They're coming with a full cup. And in this depiction, you see that both parties have their own cup and they bring it to the connection. And in this one, a cup is also being offered. So there's something about offering cups, offering your emotions. So not just having emotions, not just feeling them, but acting on them, like showing them, communicating it, expressing it, making the offer, saying, I want to be friends. I want to work with you. I want to have a relationship with you, whatever the nature of that relationship is. And saying, I'm willing to be vulnerable. I'm willing to try love again, right? So this could have been a past disappointment in love, and maybe you're scared to try again. So many ways that could play out. I'm glad I clarified. I'm glad, because I was almost like, do we need to clarify? No, that card needed to show itself. Let's look at the Six of Swords. Moving on to something less traumatic. Definitely travel for some of you. We have the Knight of Swords and the Three of Wands. Oh yeah, somebody's going away. Somebody's moving, going abroad, taking a trip. This is rapid growth and expansion as well. So for whoever this still resonates with, even if you're not traveling, you might, let me say this, you might not know at the time you're watching this that there's travel coming up. But for somebody watching this, you will be traveling, even if you don't know it at the time that you're watching this. Just going to put that out there. For others of you, it might not be physical travel at all, but it is a rapid growth and expansion of your mind, your opportunities, your vision, and your perspective. So as you come out of the fog, as the fog clears, as you come into more placid, calm waters, you move on from a difficult situation, you quickly start to see the potential in your life. You quickly start to see greater opportunities in your life. You quickly start to see blessings coming through in your life. You might be talking about your goals, right? Like having conversations about where you're going next, about what's the vision for the next chapter of your life, which is really amazing. We do have the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom, so it could be career or work related for some of you. New opportunities and a new vision, a new dream for your work and your career is possible here. And again, for others of you, if you are moving, you might be moving for work. Clarify the Eight of Cups and the Two of Pentacles, please. That's the Five of Cups. And look what's at the bottom of the deck. The Eight of Cups. So we have double Eight of Cups. Where do I want to put this? With the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. So it's reinforcing the fact that there's been sadness in the past and you're now ready to step forward, step into your future. With the Five of Cups, the 3 cups have spilled, but there's still 2 cups remaining. 3 cups have spilled, but you still have 2 cups remaining. So this is definitely clearly a relationship reading for some people. And it means that past relationship hurts. You're finally ready to release them. You're finally ready to let it go and let it flow, as Toni Braxton says. You're finally ready to say, okay, I've done enough grieving for me. I feel like I have sufficiently grieved and processed a loss, a disappointment, a hurt. And now I'm ready to pick up where I left off and step onto a new path, see what's up ahead, see what else is possible for me. The 5 to the 8 is the 3 of Cups. So this could be a reconciliation or a reunion of some sort. And we do have the Ace of Swords beneath that. So that's clear communication, clarity. Another 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. So this is just what it looks like when you do make the decision. When you do have the clarity, when you do decide to move on. So it's interesting, like you have to make the mental choice. You have to make the mental decision to let go emotionally. Does that make sense? You have to decide in your mind to move on in your heart. Okay? For others of you, where this 2 of Pentacles was a practical, sticky situation that wasn't allowing you to move freely, to completely sever ties and make a clean break, this could be consultations, conversations, documentations, a mediator of some sort that helps you make that clean break. So for maybe one person who's listening, this could be the lawyer who helps you negotiate the contract with your ex-spouse so that you can be free and not have those financial ties, financial obligations to your ex-spouse. And that allows you to free yourself from that, from their energy, from the memory of that relationship. And that's also an example. So even if that's not at all your situation, like that theme could still be playing out, right? So for some of you, it could be like a job situation where you successfully negotiate for a severance package that then gives you the material support you need to make your move, to step out on your own, whatever your next move is, okay? And let's go ahead and clarify the happy stuff. The bright, brilliant, beautiful Queen of, I keep saying Queen, Empress, the 9 of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. Last but not least, what else can you tell us about this Empress, 9 of Cups, and Page of Discs? We have the 8 of Pentacles to clarify. So for some of you, this is happy work, happy career, happy effort. Like the joy is in the work. The joy is in the work. For others of you, you are making something beautiful. So the thing that you make is actually like aesthetically beautiful. And you are so happy because it's part of your purpose. The work that you're doing is aligned with your purpose, and it's a wish come true. You're so content. Like the 9 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles, it's like whistling while you work. I whistle while I work. It's a lot of joy there. So this is like leaving a work situation to do work that you're better aligned at, more skilled, that's more in alignment with your purpose and your happiness and your joy, following your bliss. And for some of you, it's simultaneously like a physical move. So leaving careers, but then also like moving to a different town to start a second career. And this relationship at the top feels like it's just icing on the cake, to be honest. We'll see. Yeah, there's a couple of, for some of you, it is like that just leaving a relationship scenario. For others of you, it's leaving a work situation scenario. But for whoever it's for, if it is resonating, if it is like really, really your reading, like 100% your reading, there's also a new reality, like a new state, a new phase, a new chapter in some really beautiful relationship in your life. All right, that is what I have for you this week. Be sure to watch the weekly refill if you haven't. I hope that this has helped you to refill your spiritual cup, and I'll see you in another video. Take care.
Hey, it's not the same if I close my